Well, it looks like we are live. I'm testing with my laptop. But the going down. Um, this is a really good view right here. Um, because you got the colors kind of coming down right here, and you get the reflection. Um, People keep telling me on that they like it when I take pictures of like fall colors and stuff out of all my videos. They like the ones with the fall colors. So we're live with the fall with the fall color. So yeah, it's been just one of the most relaxing. It's probably the most relaxing, best weather. The air is just so dry right now, and just the weather is just perfect. I think it's like 65 degrees, like 20% humidity. Um, my dad's up there grilling out. We're about to have a little barbecue, some ribs. My sister and her husband are coming over. Um, Looks like we are keeping the cat. Anybody? I just heard. I thought I heard a cat. I said, "Cat." Maybe we could get the cat on the live stream. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how beautiful it is outside. Again, tomorrow is the live show, Bit Bro. That's where your boy Whiff. I guess my name is Whiff now. I went and bought some more dog Whiff hat last night, so I actually have. I think I have like $1,200 worth of Whiff, which is I think I have 405 Whiff tokens. That is my number one meme coin. And I have probably about 100 different meme coins, but Whiff is the one I own most of. It's funny how Whiff just came out like around April, March, somewhere around then. I mean, can you believe the change that we have gone through in the past year? Like, I sit there and I look at half, over half of my, at least the ones that I'm making money on. So the investments that I have right now, like the Bitcoin ETF, I guess MicroStrategies has been around for a long time. It's kind of funny. I saw there was an old picture of Michael Saylor working at McDonald's. I don't know if you've seen, there's a picture or there's a video or whatever. I guess Trump went and worked at McDonald's today, or he was making French fries. Looked like he couldn't get off that fry line. He was pretty into it. I mean, the guy. I don't know if he owns McDonald's stock, but I mean, he should just pump McDonald's to the moon. I almost went to McDonald's the other day to get my boss likes. I got her a boo bucket like 2 years ago. I saw on Facebook memories that I'd gotten her the a boo bucket. It's like a little Happy Meal, and it's like a little like jack o' lantern. It's a little Happy Meal bucket. So you get your Happy Meal in a little bucket. Anyways, it made my boss so happy. It is amazing the little things that you can do to make somebody happy. I mean, if you watch movies and TV and everything, most people think that, all this expensive crap. is going to make you happy. Which, I mean, that's kind of like part of the whole. I mean, we're in the rapture right now where you just become wrapped. Like all this crap just wraps around you and it takes you away from the presence where you can't enjoy the moment. You can't enjoy your life because you're all wrapped up in a bunch of bullshit. So, but like I was saying, like, I don't think a Lamborghini is going to make you happy, but no one's going to say, oh, I don't want a Lamborghini. I don't want to pay taxes on a Lamborghini, and I don't want to pay insurance on a Lamborghini. My Toyota is pretty nice, even though it's like 20 years old. I don't. I had a Chevy Cruze, and it had one of those eco engines where you have like it had like a 1.4 liter engine with a turbo, and the turbo went out like 3 times. I've heard of people buying like these new big pickup truck. Well, see, the thing about a turbo, see, I am a delivery driver. Of course, I gotta go by Jim Dordashian. But I've noticed, like, if you're driving a car with a turbo and you drive it for more than 3 or 4 hours, that turbo gets really hot and it's probably gonna blow up. So I remember I worked one day. I worked like drove around delivering for like 10 hours, and my turbo just went to shit. I know a girl that had a Chevy Cruze and she drove it out to Colorado. I guess what I was trying to say is like people get these really expensive pickup trucks, like this. You buy $100,000 pickup truck and it's got twin turbo. It's got like some of these like new pickup trucks will have like a it'll have like a V6, but then it'll have a turbo to make up for all the lost power. So you try pulling a motorhome across the country with a twin turbo, and by the end of the trip, those turbos are fried, and it's going to cost you probably about it could be like $1,500, $15,000 if you bought a brand new pickup truck and blew both the turbos. I would say it probably might cost you $15,000 to fix it. So I just think that all this electronic shit and all this bull crap, even over here promoting Mr. I own all this AI and I'm Mr. High Tech over here. But when it comes to cars, I am low tech. I want an engine that just has an engine. I would even rather have a hamster. There was somebody that they actually took out the floor of their car and made it like a Flintstone mobile. But I mean, you could actually, with your feet, move the car around. Um, but that's almost more practical. But I mean, that's not going to cost you any money. Like these electric cars. A lot of people are finding out that there was someone that actually was fixing cars in their garage, like Teslas. They buy like a wrecked Tesla. They're probably going to get a knock on their door from the EPA since they put it all on the internet. And they're fixing cars at their home, which I don't care. It is illegal to have a business working on cars from your home, especially if you don't have your business license or your neighborhood might not be licensed to have a business. Looks like my sister. But so these Teslas, when they get in an accident, they're actually by the EPA, they're considered toxic waste, and so they usually they send them to like third world countries like India or like Ukraine, where they don't have all these labor laws like they do in the United States. They don't have a good environmental protection agency that does their job like they do in America. So the point is these cars get rebuilt, and then I don't. Then someone has all your personal information. They have your hooked up to your Netflix account, which I don't know if everybody. There was one guy. That's how he found out. All of a sudden, he got a notification when that someone was using his Netflix account and like on the other side of the world, and he's like, "What the hell?" But it turned out that someone had bought his old Tesla, and then now they restored it, and now they have access to his all his banking information and his Netflix and all his personal data. I don't know how much personal data is on a Tesla. I've never had one. But the point is the guy that was rebuilding the cars and the Teslas in his garage had found he realized that he could access the previous owner's information. So Elon Musk, if you're listening, you need to fix this problem instead of just having some guy rambling on and talking about your piece of shit car. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know. I bought an electric car, or I rented an electric car once because I got in a car accident and I had the option to get one when I rented it. And I don't know that I was driving it at night. You drive at night. First of all, you need you got to turn on your headlights. It was raining, so I had to turn on my windshield wipers. I had to keep my car from defrosting, or the window defroster, so I could see out the window. And then my battery just went. And this, I mean, I will say this was like 10 years ago. But, geez. And then I plugged it into my apartment. I thought it would just plug in, and I remember I took it to Papa John's and I had to go. But it worked if I just had like 3 or 4 deliveries. It was sweet. So I didn't have to spend any money. But I hooked it up to my apartment, and then like the next day, my walls started smoking. Yeah, I guess you can't just plug it in your wall. Your electricity has to be able to handle the load, kind of like your mom. Okay, that wasn't funny. People have been getting mad about the mom jokes, but sometimes, I mean, if you can deliver, then it's time to deliver. Well, yeah, they're all up there with the cat. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I wanted to test the audio. I wanted to figure out a way to add somebody else, which I could use my other phone and add and do video conferencing. I was thinking about getting one of those Zoom accounts, and I can do my screen sharing. And I mean, I don't know. Do you really want me to sit there and show you stuff that you can look up yourself, or just, I mean, if you're not part of a video conference, do you want to watch somebody else's video conference? I don't know. So I don't know. I've been watching these like some church channels. They were been teaching how to start your own online church. But I'm not talking about starting an online church. But you need to go to hell, sitting there. I guess that's not what you're supposed to say. You need to go to hell. Yeah, I'm not going to start church service. I think my mom and my brother-in-law are coming over here. Can't believe this is like 14 minutes. We haven't had anybody come on the live chat. I think it looked like I'm under the category people and blogging. So I don't really know what category I should be under. I'm kind of I know I post a lot of nature. I also have a show about Bitcoin and ETFs, which is kind of technical. I know a lot of my friends and family, they really, really they don't want to hear anything about crypto. It's funny, people that get so mad about me talking about crypto, a lot of times I'll go up to them and I'll start talking about religion just to fuck with them. Oh, it's kind of funny. there was this guy that I used to work with, and okay, so he was a Haitian. He was from Haiti, but he kept talking about religion and preaching to everybody about church at work. And finally, I just asked him. I said, "Do all dogs go to heaven?" And he's like, "No, because dogs don't have a soul." Everybody's at work like, "Oh, you fucking asshole!" And that was not the popular thing to say. I mean, I'm not here to debate it. Do dogs have a soul? But I don't know. Dogs are more popular than people. You're talking to the guy that owns a bunch of dog with hat, and he buys Doge coins and he buys dog themed meme coins. But I'm not a big pet person. I am allergic, so I have an excuse. But yeah, dogs do not have a soul. Anyway, but we're not trying to get into the whole people from Haiti. I know he was a Haitian from Haiti. They speak a lot of French there, but no, he would tell me that he had to they would have to like walk like about 4 or 5 miles just to get water for the family. That's why he was so muscular. He had to like carry a big tank of water for the village. I saw some pictures of Haiti the other day, and it was just messy, just trashy. I'm sure there's some really nice parts. Like the other day there was a guy and he was going around um, to different coffee shops in San Francisco, and he was testing the caffeine levels. He actually came to the conclusion if you get the cold brew coffee, I guess it's the way it's made and it's like a cold brew. I guess it has a higher level of caffeine. Just to let you know. But the point is he was going to all these coffee shops, and man, it looked nice. I mean, someone that that spends all day in Benton Harbor, Michigan, which is known to some people even say it's the shittiest town in America. But I mean, it is on the lake. It's got some really nice parts, but it does have some shitty parts. So I was delivering Little Caesars. So I went to the supermarket and I bought some groceries. I was gonna buy some meat, but then I got a DoorDash notified me that I can get on the schedule, and I've been having trouble getting on the schedule lately. Now you have to have 100 deliveries a month if you just want to get on the schedule anytime. It used to just be if you took more than 70% of the deliveries, you could get on the schedule anytime you want. So they notified me that I could get on the schedule, so I got on the schedule, and then I hit pause so I could finish my grocery shopping. I was gonna buy some chicken, so I put the chicken back. So, anyways, I just bought some chips, some Cheetos, and some. I bought a 6 pack of Prime, which for some reason I thought there was 8 in there, and it was on sale for $8.99. Well, anyway, so I delivered to these kids, and it was in the really bad part of Ben Harbor. I mean, not like terrible, but I delivered them Little Caesars, and they came up to the window. I didn't even have to get out of my car. Then he's like, excuse me, sir. I didn't get a drink, and I forgot to get a drink. Could you run to the store if I give you some money? These little kids, I mean, they look kind of helpless. One of them had a broken arm. I probably would have probably went and gotten out of my car if he didn't have a broken arm. But they're just 12-year-old kids. Kids are kids, I guess. So I was like, yeah. I was like, you like Prime? And he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, I just went grocery shopping and I've got 6 pack of Prime in the car. I was like, will you take some of that? And So he's like, I want three of them. So he hands me $3 for 3 bottles of Prime, which I don't know. I first of all, I shouldn't have gotten out of my car because I had to get in the trunk. But anyways, they gave me $3. I looked. I got $4 to deliver the Little Caesars. They actually gave me a $2 tip. So these guys were pretty cool. And then I told him, I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, you better give me a 5-star rating because I got you, bro, because I hooked you up. Right. We had one person come in and one person leave. So I had a Grubhub, an Uber Eats, and a DoorDash, one of each. The Uber Eats, it was a prescription going like far away. So earlier, they wanted me to go out there for $15. They're gonna give me $15 to drive like 20 miles. I was like, no, thank you. So then I accepted it. I get there with Uber Eats. The girl at the Walgreens pharmacy said that the person had ordered yesterday. For some reason, the driver never came to pick it up. They got mad and they came and picked up their prescription themselves. And then for the next 2 days, it just keeps randomly sending Uber drivers to come pick it up. But it told me earlier, it told me $15 to drive out there. Then it told me 40. So then I had a wing stop, a 1 mile wing stop that was actually on the way. That said it was $10. So I had to cancel the Walgreens, and then I took the Wingstop Sodas, but I ended up getting $15 base pay. I haven't looked at my tip yet, but it's probably like $5 or something. So I'll get like 20. But I don't make a whole lot of money doing Uber Eats. I mean, just it feels like the economy is not that good. There was someone telling me earlier. They asked me how much I make a week, and I mean, I just do it in my free time. But they were saying that they make like $1,000 a week, but they're probably doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that late night. But shit, not me. I'm just chilling. I might do a delivery before work, and I might do a delivery after work. But anyways, it was nice chatting with you guys, and I will see. I'm pretty impressed with how this works, and so I'm using my laptop here, and then I got it hooked up to this webcam. I spent $60 on this webcam the other day, and then I went and found a bunch of them that were cheaper. But I don't know. This is kind of top, really good, high quality. But like I said, we're gonna end it right there. Anyways, make sure at 9:30 tomorrow, Whiff and BitBro are gonna do their little show. I will warn you, it's gonna be mostly crypto. I mean, we are gonna talk about crypto and more crypto. So, crypto.